Hey Romans, it's me Roger, the developer of Pax Augusta, the new Roman city builder, and it will be published in 24, so next year. And this video is recorded on the 26th of November 23. So this is an alpha version, the 1.19 version. All right, today in this video I'm going to explain you how the water supply works, and for that reason we just will build a tiny city here. So let's press L. So we see all the layers. We see here we have the Cardo Maximus and the Decumanus Maximus here, the main roads. We have the Holy Altar here, and we have the Colonia area here, and we have the public area here. So, all right, first we have to build a small street. I have to cheat a little bit, some resources here, yeah, because I want to explain how it works. All right, so we connect our city with the outer part, so we can trade a little bit. But in this video, I just will explain how the water supply actually works. So let's build close to our altar. Let's build a tiny city here. We just start with the better houses because like this here. Oh, we have this beautiful corner house here. And maybe you have some other houses on this direction and this here. Good. All right. I think we have a small settlement. For the small settlement, we also need necropolis. So this is a graveyard, and we put it here. And place some gravestones here. So, all right, we can move them. Yeah, I would say that's okay. Good. What's next? We also need a market. So let's go to the market. Unfortunately, the user interface is in German in this version. We also have an English version and a French, Italian version will follow up, and Spanish as well. Maybe more language, I don't know. Let's see. So let's go here. Yeah, we'll have a small market here. All right, let's go to the water supply. First, we need our engineer Vitruv. And Vitruv has to go here because here we will find a water source. Because I know that this is a test map and I will disable the layers, I don't like them. So let's speed up the process a little bit. So Vitruv is pretty fast here. Good, Vitruv is discovering something. Yeah, Vitruv found a water source. Good, all right. So we have several options to build a water supply system. I will explain it in how it works. It's a little bit complicated if you just play the regular Roman city builders with this, I think, strange water supply system, but that's my opinion. All right. Before we do that, I just want to remember, please wishlist the game. This is a one-man project. It's just me. I'm working on that game by myself in my free time. So I don't do that as a job or so. I really need your support. So please put it on your wish list. All right, let's go ahead. First, we want to build an aqueduct because we want to supply these guys with water. For that reason, we press on water supply. We found one here. And now we can build an aqueduct. So we will have an aqueduct with a radius of 20, and it will be a small aqueduct here, and we have some costs. So let's build. And as you see, they're already building here. They're working on the aqueduct. Crazy. It's going pretty fast. In the main game, in the final game, it will be really slow. This is like a building that you have to pay a lot and you have to wait pretty long. Oh, look at this. This is an alpha version. We still have some bugs here. I don't know what this guy is doing here. All right. Good. Okay, they're working on that. And meanwhile, I can explain how the aqueduct works. So let's go here. And we have a smaller one and we have a larger one. And we have some other buildings. I will explain that in a couple of minutes. All right. So we have end object. We have something that goes through a wall and above a street. But now we just want to drag the part. I think we're going to end it here. So let's drag it here, for example. Yeah, I would say that's okay. And here. So what we also need is an end element. So let's go on aqueducts and here choose the end element, rotate it by R. So good. And this is a different approach to other Roman city builders. So let's say we want to extend that with this, that's not possible. Yeah, that was not possible during the Roman times, usually, because the Romans just built an aqueduct, and that's it. But I will show you how you can extend it. But we will increase the speed a little bit, so no, by 10 it's a little bit fast. No, let's go by 10. It will flicker, because 10 is just for my development version. It won't be available in the end version. That's why it's a little bit slow here, maybe a little bit lower frame rate. You will be able to play with the 4 times speed. So, but I want to show you how the process works. So they are working on that. I think we can go with the 4 times speed, so we don't have a lot of flickering. What you see here, I try to do a lot of research how such aqueducts look like, and as you see, they are closed on the top, and that's how it was. It was not open like in other Roman city builders, so you won't see the water flowing through, unfortunately, but this is probably I think the most realistic Roman city builders. I also did a lot of research how the construction part could look like. I'm not really sure about that. So, all right, and let's go to this building. This is like a water collection building. So let's go back here. I'm still working on that. As you see, the colors change a little bit. It's getting probably fall. Yeah. All right. So this building here, you can see it, or this is a building found in France, and but you have similar buildings in Cologne, in Germany or so, and they will collect in this parts here some spring water and collect it here, and then it will run through the aqueduct into your city. But the aqueduct actually looks a little bit boring. This is because this is a small aqueduct. We also have larger aqueducts. I will show you how they could look like. It could look like that. So let's build it here. We waste a lot of money just to show it how it works. But the larger aqueduct is just needed if the source is higher. Usually it's higher when we have like a dam or something like that. But on that map, we just have this smaller water source, and we only have one on this map. So in the main game, it will be freaking expensive to build such an aqueduct, and you have to wait a pretty long time. So they're still working on that. Meanwhile, we can supply our cities without the aqueduct. We just click on water, click on well, and we have 6 different wells collected in 2 categories. So we have this category, as you see here, we have this aqueduct sign. So these fountains have to be in the radius of the aqueduct, and this not. So this is probably for a starter city. So let's go and click on this. So we can supply our buildings with the fountain. Yeah, let's build it here, I would say. Good. All right, they're working on that. Let's go to the aqueduct. Oh, they're still working on the aqueduct. So as you see, the shadow, it's rising. This is because it's probably getting winter. So during winter times, the shadow gets longer and it's getting colder. So you will see a change of the color soon. Oh, look at this. It's so beautiful to see that. All right, maybe we can already click on our aqueduct. Let's do a right click. All right, we see it. We have a 20 radius supply, as you see it here. It costs a little bit, and they are still working on our well here. Let's speed up this so by 4 times. It's getting pretty fast here. All right, it should be finished soon. Good. Okay, as you see, the color's getting colder, and we can click on that, and we see we have. This is the water supply, so this is the radius of our well, and this is the radius of our aqueduct. Although they're still working on that, but it's not a big problem because the aqueduct is already here finished. Good. Our aqueduct is finished. We can work on that. So what we can do next is we can also place some regular fountains like this one here, or more beautiful, but let's go with this here. And I would say we place it, let's check it here. So we can place it here, for example. Let's go here and take this one. So it's in the inner radius of our aqueduct. Good. And let's speed up the process a little bit by 4 times. No, not, yeah, by 10. So because I just want to explain how it works. It's pretty fast right now. Oh, some merchants here bringing some stuff. So we don't have water here. Why? This is probably a bug. I don't know. Usually, oh no. I don't know. But okay, this is an alpha version. As you see, we don't see any water here, but it's working already. All right, yeah, this is an alpha version. Please don't forget to wishlist the game. As I already said, this is a one-man project, just a game made by myself, and it would help if you put it on your wishlist. So, all right. What we also can do is we can do a right click on our aqueduct here. And as you see, we don't have water supply in this area. If we want to build here some buildings, residential buildings, or let's say here, we can't extend our aqueduct, and that's not pretty cool. But the Romans knew how to extend that. So in the inner circle of that, we can build two like extender. We can click on this aqueduct, and we have a Castellum Divisorium, and we have a water tower. So the Castellum Divisorium has to be built into the radius of the aqueduct, let's say here. That doesn't make a lot of sense. It has to be on the corner, but let's go here. And then this will, if it's supplied with this here, it will have an extension radius. And when we go inside, and let's speed up the process a little bit, you will see the construction part. Oh, it's getting spring soon. And this is based on the floor plans I found in Nîmes in France. So they had such a building. It didn't look like that from the outer part, but the inner part is that. All right, so let's speed up the process a little bit because these buildings usually takes a lot of time to build. Meanwhile, we can go in our city here and we see probably... do we see something here? No people moved in because we have some issues with our graveyard. All right, that's not a big problem, but we can fix that. So, good. And this is the Castellum Divisorium, and this will extend probably if we don't have an error. Oh yeah, you see it extends, but I should build it on the outer part, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. We just have this here. And now this is probably the difficult part if you are new to this genre. Let's go here. We also have a bug here. It says it's not connected, but it's connected here. So we have an additional extender because you can't extend, for example, no, I'm wrong here. So you can't extend the Castellum Divisorium with another Castellum Divisorium. That won't work. So what you can do is to extend the Castellum Divisorium with a water tower. So this is a water tower, and this has to be either in the radius of the aqueduct or in the radius of the Castellum Divisorium. So in this case, we probably can build it here. Yeah, so let's build it here on the outer part. So, and if you have ever been to Pompeii, I've never been there, unfortunately, you will see tons of such towers. And this is actually a real copy based on an archaeological floor plan from a tower from Pompeii. So let's speed up the process a little bit, and I will explain how that worked. So guys, working pretty hard here. It's almost finished. We need the upper part. You see already the pipes here. Oh, it works. Look at this. Let's increase the speed a little bit. So what we also have, we have this camera obscura modus. So this let us zoom closer. The graphic is not pretty nice with this mod, but I can explain more. What we see here, we have this metal part on the top and it's filled with water. So one pipe is connected with the Castellum Divisorium here or with the aqueduct. It's underground. And it will let some water here into the tower. And I couldn't figure out if the towers were open or closed on the top. I really don't know. There are a lot of ideas if they are open or not. And we also have another pipe here that connects it with the with the fountain here. All right, and let's go back to our real mode, and we can go here, and now we can also make, let's do a right click. You see it's a little bit of an extension, and what we can do right now, we can build that fountain here in the radius of that. So let's build it here. So also, I want to conclude everything so you get it. We need, we only need actually this well house here, but for the richer people and for the bathhouse, we can't work with that. So we need an aqueduct. And we can extend the radius of the aqueduct with this Castellum Divisorium. And we can also extend the Castellum Divisorium and the aqueduct with this water tower. And at the end, again, with a well. So that's how the water system works. Guys, this was just a preview of the alpha version. I really hope you liked it. If you want to know something more, maybe how the entertainment system works or something like that, please write it in the comment and please put it on your wish list. That would help a lot. Thank you very much, guys.